So, how we doing, bro? You read that right. I'm gonna pull up to the regular parking spot. We'll do a little walk around and live review. Can you hear me okay, by the way? I don't have the windbreaker on. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. But how you been, man? It's been a fat minute. Let's go, dude. It's okay. But is it windy? Because I can put the windbreaker thing on if needed. It has been about a month, yes. I promise I will explain. Kind of windy, but it doesn't affect my voice. Okay. Coming back with the Ferrari is awesome, yes. And this is my first. Let me put the windows up. Hopefully that's better. This is my first time ever with a Ferrari, so this is sick. I mean, thoughts right away. It's these seats are harsh, but this is a very, very comfortable, like, dailyable car. This is very nice. Random guy, dude, don't be hating, man. Come on. And I did have to take like a little bit of a break, so it is what it is. It's okay. What's up, RL? How are you? What's up, Dev? For some reason, my screen brightness just dropped. Probably my phone might be like overheating. Let's see if I can adjust that. Alright. Someone special. Did you change your name again? Or did I just forget? I'll always remember the name Someone Special, always. Dev, I live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, right by Miami now. I used to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. Guys, this car is pretty, like, tame and quiet. I'm not gonna lie. Damn. Oh, and we got a green Huracan up here. I think it's a little bit too busy on the interstate to like race or anything. Let me try to pull up. Dude, I don't want to be cutting up in a 488 though. Yes, 488 GTB, yes. Which I tried to do as much research as I could on this car beforehand, dude. That is so sick. A green Huracan beside a white 488. Damn. I wish I could show you guys. Yes, twin turbo V8, 661 horsepower and 561 pound-feet of torque. And it feels every bit of that. This car weighs like 3,250 pounds. So I was jumping in this expecting like somewhat of a similar feel to like a C7 Z06, but having two turbos instead of a supercharger and this car weighing like 500 pounds lighter than the C7 Z06. This feels astronomically faster than the Z06 and a C8 Z06 as well. Oh my, and those turbos, I don't know if you guys can hear those turbos, but that sounds crazy. I'm gonna pull up to a parking lot. We'll do like a walk around and all that. What am I driving? This is a Ferrari 488 GTB. It's a 2018. GTB, by the way, stands for Gran Turismo Berlinetta, which is, the Berlinetta part just means coupe, because you have the 488 Spider, which is the removable top, and then the coupe version, which is what we're in. I didn't even get to see what Chris said, but if it was bad, thank you for the thank you. But yeah, guys, sorry it's been a while. This new job that I have, oh my gosh, it allows me to do stuff like this. Like, I can bring you guys Lambos, Ferraris, all that, and I'm going to be able to own one day for the channel, but it is stressful. It is a lot of hours. It is very stressful, and so it's definitely difficult to jump over to the weekend and then, you know, do something other than like relax. No Bugatti yet. I am in no position to be driving a Bugatti. Although the dealership that was right next to my apartment complex, they had, I believe they sold it, but like a month ago, they got a Chiron shipped in. It was white and blue, absolutely beautiful. I did not have the balls to actually like ask to drive that. I mean, they would say no, dude. There's no way they just let people drive a Bugatti. Daniel, my frickin' man, dude. How are we doing? Good to see you. Good to see all you guys again. Silcott, I remember you too. How we doing, bro? Today we are in a 2018 Ferrari 488 GTB. It is a beautiful car, guys. I mean, the 458s and the 488s, I think, are like the best looking Ferraris. You'll see. We're probably like 10 or 15 minutes away from the parking lot. I think these are just, there's no way this would ever age poorly. Like, this is just, it's classic. It is so beautiful. Even the interior is like timeless. Like, it's designed so it like won't become outdated. Dude, if I could freaking, what are people doing on a Saturday where like there's traffic? That is my question. I'm gonna have to either do like a 2 a.m. By the way, thank you for the 3 likes, all 3 of you who like the stream. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna either have to do a like a 2 a.m. POV, or just pray that tomorrow, which is Sunday, there's like no traffic. Because that is ridiculous, man. I need freedom for these drives, for both live streams and for obviously the POV like videos and all that. I'm gonna be making a couple of videos on this car. Can I please move over, please? Bro, I have to take an exit, I think. Or do I not? Bro, I think I do. Shh. Bruh. I can't even move over. Or do I not have to? I don't have to take an exit. No, I do. Please let me. All right. That'll do it. no. Bro, people are so bad at driving. I wish you guys could see this like POV angle of me. People are like so dangerous. Bro, this thing is insane. Insane. Let's do I don't know if this has launch control. It does have launch control, but I don't know how to use it. All right, you guys ready? We're gonna send it right here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bruh. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Hot damn. I don't know how well you guys heard that, but hot damn. Daniel, you said it sounds good. You can see the G-forces pulling the water bottle. That'll do it. Thank you for reminding me I have water. It is very hot today. Can I still buy? Can you still buy a car without a credit score? But you're making one. If you have a non-existent credit score, I actually don't know. I feel like yes, there should be options. I've heard of like manual underwriting for mortgages. I'm pretty sure you can. You might get a horrible interest rate, but really, Silcott. Damn. I mean, dude, this thing is insane. This thing is insane. To be honest, though, like the Huracan, I think that the way that the Huracan sounds, definitely was way more like, I don't know. It created definitely a crazier experience, but the way that this thing accelerates, and when we're almost at the spot, I'm gonna hop out in a sec here. This definitely looks better than a Huracan. Like I don't even think it's close. I mean, those turbo noises are very cool. All right, do I turn here? Yeah, I think I do. Holy schmoly, guys. All right, we have arrived. Trying to think of the best place to park. I should show the front. The front should be facing the sun. I think the front is probably the most beautiful view of this car. Guys, this car has no backup camera, which is not okay. That should be good. All right. You guys are asking a lot of really good questions. By the way, Austin, dude, I would not do car debt, bro. Bro, what? Oh, I need to put it in neutral. Hello? All right, we're chilling. Yeah, if you're gonna buy a sports car, please Save up and pay cash. All right. Okay, let me hop out real quick. That's over. Oh, no, wait. Shit. Where's the... Oh, it's on the steering wheel. All right. Guys, this is... Oh, I don't know. This is probably the most beautiful car I've ever laid my eyes on. Wait, I need the key. Where's the key? Okay. All right. By the way, you guys, if you're getting wind noise, let me know. I can put the windbreaker on. All right, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Here, I'm just gonna put the windbreaker on now. But guys, I mean, what do y'all think? Does this look better, or does a... Sorry, give me one quick second while I get the stuff. What looks better, a Huracan or a 488/458? Caroso says Ferrari. I'm gonna have to agree. Sorry, putting this on, one sec. Okay, the wind noise issue should be resolved. Dude, and it has 4G autos. I just got your text. Yes, it does. It does sound very good. Yeah, the white is very nice. An E61 530D. I actually don't even know what that car is. Dude, you're not the poorest guy here, man. Real wealth is in health and what your future looks like. Because I'm poor compared to a lot of people. You know, I don't, it's not like I freaking own this thing, so. But I am, my gosh. So there was a kid in college that I went to college with, and his dad, I kid you not, he was the richest kid in the entire college. His dad shipped him 3 Ferraris, like to have, so he could like drive like whichever Ferrari he wants throughout the week. And he had this. He had a white 488 GTB, and I always wanted to drive a car like this, and here we are. Here we are. I have the exact car that he had. Ninja, no, this is not my car. Although, guys, there's a lot of updates. A lot of updates that need to be shared. I'm sure some of you may know. I sold my Shelby GT350. I moved down to Florida. For those of you that don't know, I bought a Lexus ES350, a 2020. Guys, that car is freaking very nice, I'm not gonna lie. But obviously that's not like a content car. I can't make content with it. So I'm saving up as much as I can, working as hard as I can, because I want to get something like this. This, a 570S, maybe a Huracan, a GT3, something like that. Because I just want to, you know, get something more exotic. Guys, we haven't even looked at the back end of this car. Let's do a little tour, shall we? The 4G autos, carbon ceramics. The yellow and white is like literally a perfect accent on this car, in my opinion. An R35 Silcott, that would go crazy. I really want to try an R35. David, whoever wants to, anyone that's a mod that wants to kick him out, obviously you are more than welcome to. All right, now what looks better? The front or the, oh God, the back. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. 2 out of 10 rage bait. Yeah. You get a lot of money from online for 10 minutes or days. I'm sorry, I'm not even sure what that means. The back, you guys think the back? Yeah. I'm with you. I'm definitely with you. Yeah. Yeah. That goes crazy. It's such a wide rear end too. Yeah, the 488 booty. That's the proper way to put it. But then look at that, dude. Look at that. I don't know. What's up, Chevy 5-speed? How we doing? Let's take a look under here. I'm pretty sure yeah, here it is. Oh no, is this... Guys, this happened with the R8 too. Why do you have to have the car turned on to look at the engine? That doesn't make any sense. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Should I? My gosh, dude. And these headlights. Oh. Are you guys choosing a 69 people on the live? Keep it that way. No one leave and no one else is welcome to join. Would you guys rather have a 458 or a 488? The 458, correct me if I'm wrong, but it has the flat plane crank, naturally aspirated V8. This has a cross plane crank, but it has 2 turbos, 100 more horsepower. The 458 revs to like 9,000 RPM and this is 8,000. I think the 488 looks better. Random guy or someone special, GT3 RS, I agree. That's actually one of the cars that I'm thinking of buying when I am in a position to buy the big step up, because it would like, this is in the price range. Although I don't know, guys, I think I would take a Huracan over this. I think I would. I think this is way more beautiful than a Huracan. This is genuinely like way faster than the Huracan. Like, it's not even close. This is way faster than a Huracan. But the Huracan, the V10, sounds something about the sound and the experience. Not trying to say this doesn't provide that, but like, I don't know. But yeah, like a 2000, what was I looking at? Like a 2016 GT3 RS, like you can find those between like 180 and 210. And a 2019 GT3 RS has some updates on the exterior, and those you can find them for like 220. But there's so many options if you're spending 220. Put the camera in the back and rev. Croso, you know, I actually thought of you. I brought my tripod so that I could do that. I'm not even joking. But as soon as I do that, I'm gonna turn the car back to face the sun. Oh, we just got to get one last look at the front with the sun hitting it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's damn straight, Croso. You would prefer a GT3 RS over a Huracan all day? That is fair. That is very fair. Very, very fair. Gosh. All right. Let's do it. Well, while I start it up and we do some revs, I'll turn the car around and set the tripod up. Let's do a quick exterior tour. Or interior, sorry. Noise leather Nice white stitching to complement, obviously, the white exterior. Massive vent right there to cool the engine. These are the weirdest door handles I've ever seen in my life. You just push this up and then you can open the door. Ferrari on the door sill. Guys, honestly, a very, very plain interior. Croso, I am not either, dude. I am not either, man. I'm a big, like, red interior kind of guy. I think anything but black. Black is, like, the worst interior. Oh, these seats. They're not that bad, but they're pretty harsh. All right. We are in gear. Oh, it's so hot, dude. Oh, doesn't this... Yeah, I've always wanted to sit in the driver's seat of a Ferrari. Because, like, dude, it's so sick, bro. You got the RPM, like, highlighter up here. Oh. I've always loved, like, the Ferrari, like, driver's view. The steering wheel's, like, the sickest out of... Oopsie. I think the... What the heck? Oh, no. Sorry about that. Phone connected to the car Bluetooth. I think Ferraris have the sickest, like, view of the steering wheel and all that over, like, it's better than Porsche, it's better than McLaren, it's better than Lambo. Is that an unpopular opinion, or is that a popular opinion? All right. Nothing like reversing with no backup camera in a $250,000 car. That is just horrific. All right, let's see how that looks. Wait, let me put it in neutral. Parking brake. Don't want to have the car roll away. All right. Let's do some interior revs real quick. And no soft limiter. Let's go. Or was there? Guys, it is so hot. Oh my gosh. That's the only thing I miss about... Actually, there's two things I miss about recording in Charlotte. Number one, it is not 500 million degrees. And number two, Florida is like the flattest place in the country. And so finding like curvy roads is very, very difficult. All right, let's put the windows down a little bit. Let's rev it again. I hope there's no one in the building behind me. Guys, check out real quick before I put the camera in the back. It's a very plain interior. I mean, which is good for the timeless factor. Like the exterior, dude, that is gonna age well. I mean, ain't no way it's not. And I guess there's no screens or anything because that was the goal, right? They don't want the car to eventually like grow outdated. So just very like plain and classic. Yeah, if I bought one of these, especially if it had a white exterior, I would opt for a red interior. You hate the radio controls? Yeah, dude, these are straight out of like a Chrysler. I mean, at least they feel solid, which is good. No burnouts. Unless we do one on accident. If it's on accident, then that's okay. This is one of the most beautiful views of the car. All right, let's hop out real quick. All right, door handle makes no sense. Now we have the sun hitting the back. How can you put groceries in this car? So there is, look at this key, guys. That is beautiful. There is a, I hate how they make this stuff so unnecessary. I probably have to have the car off to open that. That is unfortunate. We'll do that. But first, we got to do some revs. But there is like a, for like a small carry-on, a frunk. Costco would never approve this car. I mean, shoot. Guys, if you have an unpractical car like this, that's a lot of space. Like if you don't have a passenger with you, you can fit a lot of stuff over there. And that's not bad. And you have the frunk. That's not bad. Stop calling it a frunk, then what is it called? Open the back. Good call, Croso. Good call. The car is on, so it better open. Yeah, you gotta be shitting me. Oh. I don't think I did it hard enough last time. There is so much heat coming out of this. Put it in the engine bay and then rev, dude, I think it would melt. Like it hurt just opening the, what do you call this? Can I call this a hood? Or do I not call that a hood? What do I call that? You can't call it the trunk. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the cops are pulling up, bro. I mean, we'd hit like some pretty high speeds on the way here. For those of you that were here for the ride. An engine bonnet. I need to remember that. Open the bonnet. That sounds like British, though. Doesn't that sound like something a British person would say? All right, revs. We'll keep the hood, the bonnet, the frickin' bonnet, open for the revs. Because I feel like that just made it a lot louder, opening that thing up. Hurricane. Guys, I do. Whoa, bro, look at the size of these back brakes. Hot damn. That's like nearly the same size as the front. Damn. Oh, what size are the... Guys, I need to practice. I need to practice for the review. So we got 335s in the back. Oh, by the way, to answer the horsepower question, 661 horsepower, 561 pound-feet of torque. 255s in the front, 21-inch wheels, hot damn. And then 22-inch in the back, 22-inch wheels in the back with 335s. So the same width tires as the C7 Z06. This is not a flat plane crank. This is a cross plane crank. The 458 has the flat plane. Hurricane, it's a 7-speed dual clutch automatic, and it is not supercharged. It is twin turbo, which is pretty surprising, guys. The 458 has 560 horsepower, and it's naturally aspirated and this thing has 2 turbos and it's only an extra 100 horsepower. Mind you, I think it's 0.6 liters less in terms of the displacement. Because the 458 I believe has a 4.5 liter flat plane crank V8. This has a 3.9 liter cross plane crank V8. But yeah, you just think with two turbos, like it should make more than an extra 100 horsepower, but we are going to rev it. We are going to rev it. Let me set it up. All right, got the tripod in action. Lower it for the perfect view. All right, guys. For those of you that know the drill, actually for those of you that don't, rate the sound on a scale of 1 to 10 when I rev it. Rate the sound. Want to hear what you guys think. I'm gonna put the microphone close. Rate it 1 to 10. 1 to 10. See what you guys think. Yeah, the turbo, dude. You can really hear the turbos. 20 out of 20. 8.6. 9 out of 10. Croso, that's just a 101 out of 100 right there. That thing only maxes like 20 pounds of boost stock. The turbos are fairly large. You can easily be turned up. Yeah, dude. Someone I knew owned a 488, and I think they actually put larger turbos on it. I couldn't find any information on the millimeter size for the turbos. But yeah, I feel like this thing would have a lot of tuning potential. 9 for turbos, 9, 4 out of 10. Jeff, I was going to get an 812 Superfast instead of this, but the 812 was not available, so I had to get this instead. If you guys want, the next car that we do could be an 812 Superfast. That's what I wanted, dude. It's red. It had gold wheels. Yeah, Croso, screw Ferrari for that, man. I feel like that, yeah, the 812 would have been a much better car than this, but I have always wanted to try this. Clemson Ben, my man, how we doing, dude? I've been on for, I think it's been 40 minutes. Streaming for about 40. 812 is your dream car? Yeah, we will do an 812. We will get an 812 Superfast eventually. It's like the SVJ of Ferraris, yes. Someone special, you're headed out. Peace out, bro. Pleasure to see you, man. It's been a minute. I apologize. Yes, Clemson Ben, we drove it for about like 20-25 minutes. I'm gonna drive it again because I have to grab something to eat. I should probably cook instead of eat, or get something out to eat. We'll see. Either way, we'll do it. We'll do one more drive. Should we do one more rev? One more rev sesh? Austin Lamb, on your couch thinking about money and your dreams, dude. That is me every single day. Every single day. Every day. Imagine if we put, and I'm talking to myself too. Imagine if we put the effort we do in dreaming, but into like actual like working on the dream instead. Like, yeah. Think about that one. I'm gonna have to put a lot of thought into that myself too, because I do more dreaming than I should instead of working. All right, well, let's do a few more reps. I'll put it right. Bro, I'm gonna go, once I get back home, I'm gonna rewatch this live stream to see what you guys are hearing. I want to hear your guys' point of view. You want a Jeep and a Z06 Corvette as your dream cars? So that's attainable, man. You can definitely do that, 100%. You wish you could hear the. We could do one more set of revs. I can put the mic in the engine bay, just in a place where it won't melt the microphone. I could, cause dude, from my point of view, listening to this, there is like almost more turbo noise than. Well, no, the exhaust is definitely louder, but like on the wind down, when the RPM's like. It climbs up, and then when it's like dropping, like I can really hear the turbos like unspooling. Timothy, bro, how are you, man? We're all reunited, guys. Let's freaking go. Yeah, that guy you saw crashed the ass, and he's taking delivery of the new. Okay, well he is chilling. I was gonna say, bro, like. Crashing an Aston Martin. What a guy. I wonder if he got all of the money from insurance. I don't really understand how that works. You like choose how much of the car's value you want covered if you're driving an exotic car, or do they literally just like reimburse you all of your money? Oh, C-Man. Oh, dude, your name, bro. Your name. Chill. I just got a new cat. So congrats, bro. My cat's the homie. I picked him up like a week and a half ago from the like animal shelter. What's up, Nathan? How we doing? It does, dude. It really does. All right, let's put the mic in the engine bay, and then let me know compared to the mic down there if you guys can hear the turbos better. Dude, I don't know where to put it, bro. Everything's way too hot. Dude, what if the mic falls down? I'm gonna have to put it right here, because if the engine vibrates when I rev it, the mic could like fall, and I might not be able to grab it. Could you guys hear the turbo noise better that way? Because dude, it is so loud. It is so loud. This thing does need an upgraded exhaust though, for real. Like, bad. I cannot wait. As soon as I get back, I'm gonna watch the recording of the live stream and see what that sounds like for you guys. It's always a little bit different, like in person versus over the video. Sometimes it's better in person, sometimes over the video it's better. You're getting your new C8 3LTs, your second car in 48 days. That is exciting. Very exciting. Congrats. Gintani. Guys, which is it? If it's Gintani, can you type 1? If it's Gintani, type 2. I think it's Gintani, right? And yes, bro. It is sick. Only, hold on, let me put the tripod away real quick, 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. The only negative thing about this car is, dude, oh, not negative, but like, the Lamborghini Huracan had, I feel like, a way better sounding exhaust. In terms of like the experience driving it. I mean, this car looks better than a Huracan. I think that's not even a debate. And it's way faster than a Huracan. The tripod nice and safe. Croso, yeah, dude. You can't hate them. It's like, I don't know. What they stand for kind of sucks, but yeah, you can't not appreciate the design, the engineering. Timothy, I heard, dude. Yeah, some of my friends will still go to the Concord Cars and Coffee meet. They told me that there was a GTD there, and some guy is bringing a Ford GT to the next one. Flick Fusion. My first car was like, it was a super high mileage BMW 5 Series, but that car was very reliable. I ended up, a deer ran into me. It was not my fault, guys. It was not my fault, I swear. Oh my gosh, the back end, bro. Jeez. Dude, that is crazy. I mean, it's not your fault, Rogo, man. But like every time, dude, we just did like 80 like red line revs. Like the fans are going, it's about to blow up. It is about to blow up. But every time I rev it, obviously, like more people will hop in the live stream, they'll join, and then ask to rev it. And then it's maybe we should just put a brick on the accelerator and live stream it. Do you guys want to see that? Because I'm gonna be recording tomorrow with this car. I probably will hop in a live stream. I will hop in a live stream tomorrow again. So we could just grab like a brick and then put it on the accelerator and then just like live stream that. I haven't played GTA 5 in a minute. I'd always get like that. What is that car with like the holes in the back? You know what I'm talking about? There's like a bunch of little like holes in the back end of the car. I think that's like their version of the Lambo. I used to, I would always carjack one of those. Redlining it too much though with the brick. Yeah, but I mean like if we just park like tomorrow, if we just pull up here, we park it here, I get the tripod out. I put the tripod like right here. We put a brick on the accelerator in neutral. Then that way it'll just be revving like the whole live stream. So whenever people hop in, like it's just like it's always revving. Concrete Warrior, absolutely, man, absolutely. Dude, do you do construction? If so, how hard is that? Or are you just like you're just like a man? It's like, you know, you're not a pussy, you just put in the work. I've never done construction. I know it's pretty good money, but I'm just assuming you do construction because your name and your profile picture. Inside, dude, inside is not as nice as you would expect. Like door panel is very basic. It is leather. Very basic though. Ferrari on the door sill. These seats are really nice to sit in. Like not necessarily like full on comfort wise, but they remind you like you are in something serious. Like you feel it, like the whole up and down the whole seat. But I would say, let me make sure this close the bonnet. The bonnet. I feel weird using the term bonnet. It feels like I'm trying to pretend like I'm British. I think the highlight of the interior is like just this view right here. Like this is by far the best. And manually controlled seats as well, guys. Oh damn, this goes far back. Croso, bro, dude, good to frickin' see you, man. And Timothy, thank you. 40K was huge, thanks to you guys. The last live stream I did, I'm pretty sure it was with the Audi R8, and I was like, I have a plan to hit 100K subs. by the end of this year. And then I got, guys, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, all right? Sometimes just like relaxing is, you gotta take breaks in life sometimes. Like, oh, damn. Flick Fusion, that is true. That is true. Mr. Water, almost no modern Ferraris are manual anymore. No. Shanaz, I hope I pronounced your name right. I love you too, man. Thank you. That means a lot. It really does mean a lot. I'd love to do this full time, but guys, I am trying to like own this car. Like I'm working like outside of YouTube, like to buy cars like this one day, and then like own them and like do like share POV drives with like my own car. I had to sell the GT350 because of this new job, but it's like for the future. Like for the future, yeah, we're going to own sick stuff. Shane O'Mac, dude, I've been trying to think of a way to like explain this. I work in like asset recruitment. I'm a recruiter. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys, when you hear like, if someone tells you that they're a recruiter, you think like, oh, you're like an HR, like you interview people. That's not at all what I do. I try to get financial advisors. Let's say, you know how there's financial advisors and they're with firms like Morgan Stanley, Merrill Lynch, UBS, I don't know, what are some other like firms that everyone would know? Let's just say everyone knows Morgan Stanley, right? Yeah, headhunter. I have to go to these like Morgan Stanley advisors and look at me, guys. Me. I have to walk in. These guys are like, the average age of an advisor is 57 years old. So on average, they have around 35 years of experience. I have 2 years of experience in like 4 months. But I worked my ass off to get into this position, to like be able to do this. But still, now I have to deal with the problem of walking in and looking like a kid to these people, because like when you're 60, like someone like me, like we look like kids. If like they do take me seriously, because I show up, dude, I show up in a fucking like a nice ass suit, and I'm like, I run that shit. I run the meeting. I am the consultant. So thankfully, I have noticed that if you act very confident, you dress really well, you're well groomed, your hair is not like mine is right now, like people will take you seriously. But that's, yeah. So I go in there and I hold meetings with these people, whether it's over like dinner, lunch, over the phone. Usually they start over the phone. Then the goal is to book an in-person meeting with them, and then there's this like sales cycle. And if I win it, there's a transfer of like anywhere between $0 to $150 million from, let's say, Morgan Stanley to the firm I work at. And if $100 million moves from one firm to another and I'm in the middle of that, the commission is like insane. I hope that made sense. That's the best way I can articulate what I do for a living. Austin, me too, dude. Me too. If I had infinite money, I would not be doing this job because it is difficult, it is stressful. However, yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. But like, guys, I'll tell you from my experience, if you want financial freedom, first of all, financial freedom means you do not have to do anything anymore. Like you work, it's an option. Working is an option. And I'd say to get to that point, I mean, having anything under $1.5 million, you're not at financial freedom. Like once you've had, I think, $1.5 million, your investments, if you can live frugally, which, by the way, I think anyone could keep their expenses below like 36K a year. I think 3K a month. Anyone can survive on 3K a month. It just depends on how frugally you can live. What is the red switch for? So, thank you for asking, because I need to like learn everything about this car before I start recording tomorrow. But you have wet mode if it's like rainy outside. You have sport. You have race. CT. I actually do not remember what CT is. I know obviously ESC is electronic stability control, which we accidentally just turned that shit off. I did not mean to do that. Can we turn it back on, please? Okay, we're good. Does anyone know what CT is? Race is pretty scary, guys. I almost like really lost the car when I did my first acceleration in race. I just like stomped on it, as I typically do. $100 million. I wish you luck. I mean, you could do it. You can do it. I think that's like probably in America. Aren't there like 3,000 billionaires in America? There's probably only like 40 or 50,000 people out of 330 million that have over $100 million. Damn, that is very satisfying to do. No, traction control is ESC. CT is not. Well, if it was, wouldn't it be TC for traction control? Carlo, I do not have Bitcoin, but I did put some money into Ethereum when it was at like 1,800 about 3 or 4 months ago. As many of you are aware, it is at like 4,500 now. So that was a successful buy. But I just hold, like I haven't like sold it. I'm not like a freaking like buy, sell. But yeah, Ethereum has done nicely. Bitcoin, I feel like Bitcoin has always been pretty high. And I'm scared to buy any sort of investment when it's at its like all-time high. I don't believe actually there's a whole lot to explore. Like the screens, there's not a lot. Like everything you need in this car is like here, like your adjustable settings. You have your adaptable suspension. The turn signals are pretty strange, but once you get used to it, it is actually kind of nice. Obviously, the Italian massive paddle shifters. That was one of the most exciting parts about getting the Maserati Gran Turismo was like the huge paddle shifters, as stupid as that might sound. But the Italians, they do the paddle shifters right, dude. That is so nice. Rev it. I mean, guys, let's just blow up the car. Screw it. Glove compartment, yes. Yes. And it's a 2018 Ferrari 488 GTB. Oh, I think I'm pissing someone off, dude. Someone just yelled at me. I think I should probably dip out of here. Hey, that's your guys' fault, not mine. If he pulls up here, I'm going to be like, sorry, you guys kept asking. Think about it though, every 10 years, I should have bought at 7K dang, should have bought 60K dang. Yep, precisely. I know. Never try to time the market. Guys, where do you think the horn is? This was one of the most weird things I discovered about this car. Because I'll tell you right now, it's not here. Like, this is not the horn. But it's not TC, it's CT. And then you can also turn off ESC. So what? It's like 2 levels of traction control, or what is it? I need to figure that out. Let me info vomit on you guys real quick as like practice. I need to make sure I remember everything about this car. So the Ferrari 488 GTB, first of all, the lineage is like Ferrari 360, which was like 1999 to 2005. Then you have the Ferrari F430. Then you have the Ferrari 458. Then you have the Ferrari 488. This is the GTB version, so it's the the coupe. GTB stands for Gran Turismo Berlinetta. Berlinetta just means coupe. You have obviously the 488 Spider, which is the removable hardtop. The GT part of the GTB stands for Gran Turismo. 661 horsepower, 561 pound-feet of torque, 3.9 liter V8 twin turbo. There are some very unique things about these the turbo setup in this car, though. It's like it's designed to like make sure you don't crash. I don't remember like the terminology, but like the way that the turbos work, like really controls the car. Silcott, you did? Yeah, it is right here. You guys can see the logo. Dude, that felt so weird to press. No, I do not own this car. Although, like, I'm saving up to buy a car of this caliber, and I'm thinking, I mean, what should I do? I mean, my answer is going to change as time goes on, but it's like, it would be, this could be an option, the Huracan 991 GT3 RS, McLaren 720S. In all honesty, guys, I'm really set between either a Huracan or a GT3 RS. Felony, thank you. I do need to cut my nails, bro. I appreciate you for reminding me of that. Especially if I show up in these business meetings and I'm like looking like I'm transitioning. Yeah, but Bitcoin or Ethereum? I personally, like, I'm more of an Ethereum kind of guy. I don't really have any reasoning why, so don't take that seriously, because I don't know really how to explain cryptocurrency that well. So don't take anything that I say about crypto as any valuable info. I would actually just throw it out the window. No, Felony, I appreciate it, dude. I do need to cut my nails. Should we go for a drive? Let's go for a drive. Oh, wait. I did not see that button was there. I mean, let's look at the... What are we working with under here? Oh, no. I don't know how to open this. Does anyone know how to open the frunk of a Ferrari 4? I see it. Dude, that is huge. This is like... The way the guy was explaining it, he said this is like 10 times smaller. This is, dude, I could fit in here. You could put me in here and close this. That's like 5 times the size as the Huracan's frunk. Dude, imagine not closing that. And then the hood of your 488 flies and cracks the windshield, and then you're like $50,000 in debt. Dude, imagine going in there and then someone like tracks the car. I would do something stupid like that. Well, I wouldn't want the person to be going like all out, but like, imagine you just go in the front, you close it, and then someone like goes ham. I would do that. We haven't gotten a side shot of the car yet. I don't know where that guy was that yelled at me, but I don't see anyone around here. Rogo, man, you would also do that? Let's go. We are one of the same. Dude, something about these tail lights, bro. I don't know what they are. They just look so good, dude. Every angle of this car is insane. Yeah, we never appreciated this side. God damn, dude. Oh my gosh. I think the Huracan was a more enjoyable driving experience, but this is way better to look at. Way better to look at. And it is so much faster. Oh my gosh. Can you see the arrow? I need to look at like one of those like aero, like the wind simulations of how it works, because the supposedly like the engineering for the aerodynamics on this car is insane. Like that, like there you go. Obviously you have the whole front there, even like this little lip. Flows along the side. More cooling, vents, huge carbon, full carbon spoiler. And look at that, right in the back there. Go pick up some tail and then get brain in the turning lane. That needs to be like a rap verse. That's a bar right there. All right, guys, unfortunately, the problem with like POV style live streams is like, I can't speed, bro. Like, at least in a video, all my videos are obviously AI simulations. Here, you can't really argue that it's an AI simulation. So speeding is not an option. But you guys don't know how fast I'm going when it's like this. Nor do the feds. And also, I can't read the chat if it's a POV style. I tried with the GoPro, but that didn't work too well. All right, everything's in the car. Let me secure everything here, because I think we're going to go a little ham on this drive. All right. Oh, I have not figured out how to raise this seat up. I can't really like see anything, but all good, all good. Go ham, but be safe. We will be safe. Safety is the #1 priority. Oh man, dude, I forgot that I'm driving this thing. Hot damn. Hot damn. Oh my gosh. Have I tried changing the modes on the steering wheel dial? Yeah, there is no going from sport to race definitely affects the transmission, but there's no increase in exhaust sound. We'll fiddle with it on this drive. Let's start in race though. Guys, this car is like a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. Like the Huracan, it felt like that car was impossible to crash. This one you can crash. I mean, it is way faster than the Huracan. Whoops. This thing has some very squeaky carbon ceramics. ESP with TC off. Why is it called CT? Can someone please verify if CT is traction? Because then what's ESC? Or traction control and electronic stability control, two completely different things. If so, that would make sense. Guys, I do not know how low this car is to the ground. And we're about to go over train tracks. There's a train right now. So I might destroy this car live with you guys. And there's actually Oh, the train's home. Sorry, one sec. Me. I wonder if race mode disables traction, because this car is like actually scary in race mode. And we're gonna go under a couple of tunnels here as a heads up. Dude, these brakes are so squeaky. Hot damn. ESP is electronic stability. CT is traction control, so it is. Okay. I wonder if race disables that, because, dude, that is, like, actually scary. Yes, tunnels. However, we'll see. Well, hopefully you guys will be able to hear the tunnel experience. Sometimes it can, like, lose service for a quick sec. Race disables it, that adds up. That makes sense. Because, dude, holy schmoly, man. That's how I imagine, like, a McLaren felt. Because I've heard McLarens are, like, very squirmy and scary. And that is exactly what I pictured a McLaren feeling like. Like, you can crash. Bro, can people please move out of the way? Can you guys hear those squeaks? Oh, damn. Move out of the way, please, please, please. Oh my gosh. Dude, the visibility in here is not great. All right. I can sense the presence of a cop right now. All right, we're about to hit the tunnel. Let me roll the windows all the way down. It might lose service for a sec, but hopefully you got. We'll run it back again as well. I hope you guys heard that. That was the proper way to listen to this car. Like that was a true like race car sound. That was nice. Like if this thing sounded like that, not in the tunnel, dude, BMW, or that's not a Z4, never mind, I'm tripping. If this sounded like that, like in regular traffic, not under a tunnel, then This and a Huracan in terms of sound experience would be like neck and neck. But yeah, you kind of have to be under a tunnel for that with this car. Yeah, Silcott, they need to put an exhaust on this. If this, that would be actually if you got this car and then put an exhaust on it, I think this might actually be preferable over a Huracan. That's the only thing this car does not have. Although the Huracan I most recently drove did have an exhaust, so not really a fair comparison, but V10 versus V8. I hope the turning radius on here is good because we're about to whip a UE. Huracans are so common. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude. No one in front of me. We're about to go. Yeah, we're about to go ham. All right, ready? That was nice. I knew it. I knew the signal would cut out. It's inevitable. I need to get like a router to bring with me when I live stream, because like doing a tunnel acceleration is like the most important part. Sawi. Dude, the turbo noises in here are insane. I hope y'all can hear that. What YouTube vids bring the most people in? Usually the high-end American cars, like any Corvette or... Hold on. Dude, the 0 to 60 on this car is probably insane. Holy shit. I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow. We're gonna run some 0 to 60 tests in this thing. But yeah. American cars typically are the best. Just like, you know, I want to be authentic on this channel, and it's like I've been doing so much of that like it doesn't bring me as much joy. Although I really do want to get a GT500 again, because I never really got to like fully experience that car. But I've worked really hard to like be able to get exotics like this, and so this is what like I want to make videos on, to be honest. Dude, I need to raise this seat up. I cannot see anything. Ben, you wish your uncle still had... Yeah, he had a 488. I'd really want to try a 458, because in a 9,000 RPM redline out of a flat plane crank, dude, I feel like that's a must experience. Oh, a GT500, yeah. I've said in videos like I wouldn't own one, but dude, I don't know. I keep craving that car for some reason. I think partially it's because like that was one of my first cars that not one of the first cars, but like I don't know. I have a good story behind that. Like I walked in, that was my first time like walking into a dealership and like getting the guy to give it to me for free, and it was like such a special one too. But I never really got to like fully push the car because he told me to not do that. So, Ricky, this one, yes, this is rented. But thankfully, dude, with the channel, I'm able to like show them my views and subscribers, and they will give it to me at like a discount, which is really nice. A 296 GTB for sale. I forgot what that car even like is or looks like. I'm familiar with like 360s. I really like the F430s, Ferrari FFs, 458s, 488s. That's kind of where my scope of knowledge is on Ferraris at the moment. If I were to get a Ferrari as of right now, like it probably would be an F430. That would be the one. A12 is underrated. Yeah, dude, and do an R35 next stream. You have no idea how bad I want to do that. I should have thought of that. We will. I don't know about the next live stream. I tried. I looked for R35s everywhere, and there was this one company that I found that had an R35 at a really, really good price, and they're like mentally like incapacitated, dude. I was the stupidest person I've ever worked with in my life, and then they just stopped responding. So, yes, if I find some place to get an R35, you have no idea how bad I want to get that for you guys. Although, for some reason, I'm setting my expectations a little bit low. I feel like it's not going to be, like, that great of a car for some reason. It's like, GTRs are typically, like, the cars you buy to mod, not to enjoy stock. We'll see, though. We'll see. Scat packs are not dusting they're not dusting Lambos and Porsches. A Hellcat might dust like a GT4, maybe a GT3 RS. Not dust, definitely not dust. If I was still an NC, you could give me a 1200 horsepower boost Logic built R35. As in like to drive, or like connections like to the people who build them? Because that do sound expensive. Dude, these brakes are so squeaky. To drive, dude, that would be, I think I'd be scared for my life. I will be back in Charlotte. Probably once every anywhere from 1 to 4 months. Just depends on my work, because work will require me to go to Charlotte sometimes. Sometimes I might just go there for leisure. So, Dude, people are so bad at driving down here. But yes, I will be. If seriously, if you have a car like that, I would love that. And if you want to be in the video, dude, by all means, please be in the video. 135K? Damn, that's cheap. Dude, people are so stupid. Holy shit, man. Like you know when like a light turns green, you don't like drive forward to block the entire intersection. That's what everyone does down here. There are people, they're just sitting in the middle of the intersection right now. A boosted Viper, I think a stock Viper. I'd have to warm up with that first. I've heard Vipers are very, like, easily crashable. One day, dude, if I had like that type of money, I would. We would do a Viper build. That'd be sick. Clemson, Ben, will do, absolutely. We got each other's numbers, so 100%. All right, you guys, I am back at my apartment complex. It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank y'all all for hopping in today. I will be back tomorrow. Probably not as long of a live stream as this one, because I'm going to be focused on recording videos and stuff, but I will hop in a live stream tomorrow as well. I'm about to go in the parking garage, so service is gonna cut out. Guys, cheers. Look at this view. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god. Shanaz, my name is Andrew. My real name is Andrew. All right, y'all. It's been a pleasure. See y'all tomorrow.